What's up guys, this is Tyler bringing you the 4th episode of our Let's Play. So what we're going to do is start out with a couple Barbarian Archer raids, and then we're going to move into some different raids. I thought I'd switch it up this video, so you're not seeing the same boring farming raids over and over. Alright, so I went ahead and started our first battle. So, this one I picked mainly because that mortar on the bottom is exposed, and I thought it'd be just, a decent one for this type of raid. So what I'm going to start doing is spraying barbarians to surround the base, and then I'm going to follow it with some archers behind. So most of the damage will be taken by the barbarians. Alright, they're making their way around the outskirts of the base right now. Doing pretty good. Alright, and they're starting to close in on the walls. So what I think I'm going to do is drop some wall breakers around here after I take out that mortar. That'll save my barbarians and archers from being totally annihilated. Alright, so I went ahead and dropped some wall breakers down to break through around the borders. So we're going to drop some more barbarians around, and we're just going to let them go to town. Alright, zoom in here a little bit. We've destroyed most of his base. We're at 83% right now. There's not really anything that can hurt us right now other than that wizard tower up there, but that's about to fall right now. Alright, so all that's left now is the town hall, and we'll finish that off with 3 stars. So we'll just let them shoot at this a little bit. Alright, that's going to do it, 100%. So, we got okay amount of loot. That'll pay for some of what we lost, but the main thing was the trophies on that one. I thought it would just be a fun raid. Alright, so this next one, about 150 barbarians, 42 archers, some wall breakers, and a spell and a king. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the king in there for a distraction, and then we'll blow up those walls with some wall breakers. Scatter some troops around out here so we can get these free buildings. More of an insurance thing right now to make sure, we get some of that percent just in case we fail in the middle. So he's running around destroying some buildings. That's good. It looks like he's distracted. Oh, he did distract that wizard tower long enough for us to destroy it. So it looks like we've cleaned out that corner, so we can drop in some more barbarians to take out this gold and do some work in the middle. Looks like they did some good work around the outside with those camps. Looks like there's only 2 builders' huts left. So we did get a star for 50%. And I busted a hole right there, so we're going to enter in through that area. We'll just take out the rest of these builder shots, and hopefully they'll go to that wizard tower over there while it's still distracted. Drop in some more barbarians to help take out that storage, and hopefully those mortars, but I think what they're going to do is head for that town hall before. So we'll let them head in there. Yep. Okay. So they're taking out that town hall now. I'll send in some more barbarians to help out with that. Hopefully we can finish off that town hall before those mortars get to all my troops. So we're about 3/4 the way done with that town hall now, and there it goes. So now they'll start scattering out to the mortars and storages. So I'm just going to flood in some more barbarians, and they should take out the rest. Alright. They're doing work. Both of the mortars are actually still standing. That kind of hurts a little bit. But nothing a few more barbarians shouldn't fix. So these guys should be able to take them out. Probably could have salvaged more barbarians if they had originally gone to the mortars, but that's okay. Still in good shape. 85%. Plenty of time left on the clock, so we'll just let them go to work right now. There actually was a little bit of a time crunch. I was getting kind of nervous towards the end of this. So what I think I'm going to do is let these barbarians run around. But I was kind of nervous about that archer tower being on the outside and firing. So I actually dropped my lightning spell to finish out that archer tower to make sure we did have enough time. So let's drop that here, and that will take out that archer. So now it's just the storage left, and we should be okay. So we'll let them whack at that for a little bit longer, and we should get 3 stars on this. Alright, there we go, 3 stars. Good loot, and 3 stars and 13 trophies. So let's move on to the next raid. Alright, So this one has a decent amount of loot. Good gold, which is basically what I'm looking for right now. I think I have plenty of elixir for what I'm trying to do. Now, I picked this one for a giant healer strategy because it only had one air defense and it was on the outside. So clearly this guy doesn't care too much about air defense. But he should, and this will be why. So hopefully he'll wake up and position that better. So if any of you guys have air defenses on the outside or don't have any, I'd recommend building them because it's very easy to be 3-starred if you don't have proper air defense. I actually got kind of worried the way my giants were running around over here. It actually exposed my healer to that wizard tower once they got out of range. So I tried dropping some barbarians to see if I could distract it, but didn't really work out. But that's okay because the giants came back and that wizard tower didn't really do much to my healer. So we can let them be for now. All right. Basically, all we have left that can... Oof, that scared me a little bit there. Yeah, when that healer actually started going over to those barbarians, which you do not want. That is the worst thing that could happen. Get off track and then have them be destroyed. It'll ruin the whole thing. So, that healer's actually running around. That mine didn't do too much to it. So, he's going to follow ahead. And once again, that same thing with that wizard tower getting distracted. So... my healer is getting low on health, but that's fine. At this point, we should be okay. Looks like we just have an archer tower and that wizard tower and mortar. And the giants have plenty of health, and they're about to take out that wizard tower anyway. So, looks like it's good. Our healer is gone, but we're definitely in good shape to get 3 stars. So I'm going to drop some barbarians to help speed up the process to make sure we do get 3 stars. And doesn't look like anything's going to be a problem right now. So we'll just let them run around a bit. Just have that mortar left. And it looks like we're going to be okay because that mortar is distracted by that little group of barbarians down there, and it's gone now. So we'll just let them run around, and looks like we have a few more buildings to be destroyed, and we should be good to go. Alright, they're going to take out that elixir collector. I did drop that lightning spell. I didn't really want it or need it, because the next raid I wanted to do was going to be a healer. Healing spells with wizards. So I just got rid of that and helped sped up the process a little bit. So 183,000 resources, 15 trophies, and another 3 stars. So that's a fun one. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Now this was my favorite. It is a wizard raid with a little bit of giants and wall breakers to distract and to help break through the walls. So I did bring some healing spells for this one. And what I think I'm going to do is start out with this mortar, because basically the mortars and the wizard towers are actually what I'm really afraid of. So basically, with any wizard tower, if they're exposed like that, you can just drop a giant to distract, and then most people would drop some archers, but I only have, like I did there, but most people will drop archers. I actually have wizards, so that's why I chose to drop them. Alright, so actually... all of his splash damage, other than this mortar over here, which I'll take out shortly, was exposed and able to be gotten rid of really quick. So I'm going to drop those giants, followed by a few healers, or wizards, and they're going to take out all the splash. So what I can do now, actually, and I wouldn't recommend this if there was splash, but I can drop all of my wizards, actually, in the same spot, and that'll actually be really good for me right now. Because there's only single target defenses left. So we're just going to let them run around, and we should be able to get 3 stars pretty easily with this one, guys. So once again, with this base design, it's not a big box, but it's not really well compartmented. He actually has tiers, which is okay, but it really only... the only reason you would use this is to kind of slow it down, and he should have had more defenses like the mortars and wizard towers probably in the center. So when my troops ran around in that middle tier, they were getting heavy hit, but he didn't do that, so that was good for me. That's one of the reasons why I picked this base. So there's nothing left to really slow us down now. It was a bit of an overkill, but that's fine. I needed to waste some elixir anyway. So actually, a lot of them just died with that big bomb anyway. So 94%. We just have some army camps down here, and we should be good to go for 100%. Now I did want to finish this video up with a one more raid, and I think it is going to be a farming raid, but if I remember correctly, it was a fun, interesting one. So close to 200,000 resources there, actually just about, and 30 trophies. So let's go on to this next farming raid. Now this one had massive amount of loot, and everything was in his collectors. Now I saw that those tombstones there, which really indicated to me that there was no clan troops, and because his collectors and mines are full, this guy probably hasn't been playing for quite some time now. So we're just going to drop some goblins, and I actually, because it was my last raid, I did try and go for 50%, but it didn't really work out. So we're just going to drop these troops here and see if we can get 50%. Alright, now we've stolen most of his gold and elixir. Looks like some is in the storages, but that's fine. So we're going to drop some archers and barbarians on these outer buildings here to see if we can get 50%. Same strategy as before. We're going to drop some barbarians in front to distract and take the heavy damage, and we're going to drop some archers behind. Now I should have had more barbarians and archers for this, but I really wasn't planning. I was just looking for a base similar to this, but I really wasn't looking for 50%, but I just decided, hey, why not? So we're just going to sprinkle in some goblins, see if we can bust through to get to those collectors. And we actually did, I think we actually did get through on that bottom. Drop some wall breakers. I think one landed. Yep, one landed. And I think we're just going to drop some barbarians and archers around here. Looking at this king, what could I do with my king right now? But not sure he can do much. I'm not sure it's really worth it. So I'm just going to drop the rest of the... Oh, there we go. Let's drop the clan castle here. Actually, my king wasn't even... Sorry, I said king. I meant clan castle. So let's drop some the rest of these troops and see if we can flood in these goblins to break through that wall that our wall breaker just previously damaged. So we actually did get through. So... drop some more actually on there, just barely hanging on there. So we did get through, so now I think we can flood in some more, and hopefully they can steal a little bit more elixir and gold. And I think that is going to do it for this one. So, write in the comments if you have anything to say, like what you liked, what you didn't like, if you want to see something. And if you want a base review, just drop it in there. So thank you. Bye.